Okay, anyway, I'm gonna press start.
Right. Guys, for all of you guys who are currently in the chat, once the entire tournament is over, please don't just leave the chat because we're going to have something special going on at the end of the tournament. Yeah. All right. Just want to give you guys a hint. It involves Rubies and his penis, but still, just stay here, okay? Hey.
Yeah.
Can't Karuna, I love this. Fuck.
Alright. So we have the first.
Oh, we are already in the first game. All right, guys. So right now we are in our first match. Ruby, maybe you can just take over and explain to us the current draft and the picks and everything that was going on right now. Yes, for those guys who have only just joined the chat, this is the first match between the final, right? Between Tasty and Babylonia, right? Ruby, if I'm not mistaken, is that true?
Tasty and Babylonia.
Okay.
So welcome everyone to the finals. And as you can see, the weather is clear day. So if you guys didn't know about the rules of the Pokken tournament, there will be a weather condition before the match starts, and depending on the weather condition, some may allow for more pre-ban, some may ban a certain element from being played in the whole match. I mean, for this particular match. So in this case, we have clear day, which there will be no pre-existing conditions. So alright, let's get the match going. So Rin Eclipse goes for a Cliff Draft against Disonius, and Disonius it went with his usual Bazaar G-Perk and RB first 3 picks, which is pretty standard in the current RDA meta. But so because he needed to answer against the draft, the Cliff Draft, so he went with a Carrick, which is possibly a speed threat, and also the Vildred, which is a speed imprint unit. Vildred gives plus 12 speed imprint to the whole team, by the way, and Rin Eclipse answers with the speed imprint on its own as well. And he already picked a speed imprint before, which is Shuri, and this Shuri might be a damage dealer as well, seeing that he picks 2 spots in the first 2 and Sidon, so might be a damage dealer Shuri. So it will be very, very interesting. Okay, so Rin opts for the RB ban because maybe he's worried that Shuri might get banned, and Disonius goes for the Sidon ban because he just doesn't want Sidon to do Sidon things. And so I guess Disonius is going to get outspeed because there's 2 speed leads on the Olympic side, but
and right now we're going to go to the first game. Alox goes first, pushes up Shuri. This might be a DPS Shuri, God knows. Let us see what's the damage. He's going to go for the AoE. That's big ass Kukuchiao damage going on right here. 2 units just disappear in the first 10 seconds. Holy shit, somebody called the police because 2 people is missing right now. Service go. Will Disonius be able to come back from this game? I don't know, but it looks like nothing can be done because what can G-Perk and Bazaar do? Unless the G-Perk forever provoke, bro. This first game is ending less than 1 minute. Rin Eclipse straight to the face, man. I think what went wrong was the draft. Like, Disonius was not prepared for super fast cleave. Like, if you were to watch our 2 entire tournament yesterday and day before yesterday, there was only 1 cleave, I think, or maybe even so, not so much of a cleave, but this is just, right? This is just a run to your face and just destruction and annihilation, and that's what Rin Eclipse is doing. Like,
so he just win the match here and there.
Just won the match like that. You know what? Okay, I was not even prepared for this 1 minute stuff going on right here. So maybe Ruby, you can explain to us what happened right here and how do you counter react when stuff like this happens?
I think if you want to counter cleave, firstly you have to be prepared. You have to prepare certain units in beforehand. For example, stuff like Polides and faster speed threats like Rin, Acid. You need to be able to prepare this kind of units. And if you have like Sage Bar, that would be even great. Because the opponent starts with a very, very strong first 2 pick, which is Cerise and Alox. Although Alox is generally not a great first pick in the Cliff meta nowadays, because if you pick Alox first, you get easily countered by the lean depending on the DPS you pick, or people are just going to pick Politis against you. And Alox has only 1 for BC as well, which makes him a lot lower than the specific speed threats. For example, Acid, Akoli, Cerise herself. If he doesn't pick Cerise, you can pick Cerise to counter Alox as well. Even some people even build a very, very fast Fury and Bazaar or Aptme. But yeah, generally Emerin and Acid are the best options to go if you're on the counter creep because they don't want to get out.
See, but then right, at times ML Rin is not really the best option because of the resistance factor. I've seen a lot of matches whereby you just get resistant and it's all over.
Yeah, but it's still 85% versus 50%. You're still gambling the fact that you're just the opponent has an 85% chance to stun you.
I see.
So, anyway, Babylonia sends out Kazuki on the second match.
Alright.
And let's see if Tessie is going to retain with Red Eclipse or switch to someone else.
I mean, as you can see, if they were to bring out Kazuki this fast in the match, then you know that this is about to go down. To bring one of their biggest guns so early in the game means they are really very serious in terms of ensuring victory and to demoralize, I would say, Pacey as well in this match. I mean, for them to be beat at the first match, kind of feels it's too soon, right? Okay, so Drew, maybe you can take us through the draft right now.
Okay. So let's move on to the second match. Kazuki instantly opts for the CDOM ban because CDOM is a cornerstone in a lot of clip teams, and if you ban a CDOM, actually there's not much options. I would say she's irreplaceable in a clip draft because of how clip works. You bring two high-speed openers with a high crit rate, and you just push CDOM up this way. And indeed, or you bring a lot. And if you don't have a CDOM, then the cliff draft is literally just gone. At least unless you're way more versatile, you can build stuff like Brazilia or Valkyrie, that this is pretty next level stuff. And unless you're like legend or above, I don't see you holding all this. Okay, anyway, so Ring Eclipse, it falls back into the standard G perk opener, and Kazuki goes with FCC and Cerise opener. The FCC is just a general good pick into any kind of draft, very very safe defensive pick, and Cerise cost to counter the G perk. Ring Eclipse answers with a very interesting unit, which is the Lydica. I've not seen this unit in 1,000 years, to be honest, but for those of you that are not familiar with Lydica can go through immunity and push a unit back, and also slow and land something else, which I believe is buff block or heal block. Silence. Okay, I'm not too sure about the second debuff. I know she lands 2 debuffs after pushing back. One of them is slow, and the other one I can't remember what is it. But yeah, that's a third skill, and she has very very high base speed as well. So that might be his way to overcome the Cerise, but it's fire against ice, so it's a 50-50 thing. Chamzy against the Cerise, also very very good counter pick because Chamzy instantly counters the Cerise, and depending on your draft, this counter strip or into the slow and restrict might be very very important. Now Kazuki goes with the Avil Druid and LQC and also the Brazilia. LQC is very very good against the Chamzy, but Brazilia on the other hand is more of an answer towards the Landy. So in this case, the draft seems very very 50-50 at this point, but Ring Eclipse surprisingly doesn't ban the Cerise.
Interesting, and with that ban, we're going to move into our first game. So the first turn goes to Cerise, of course. I mean, if your Cerise is not moving first, sorry lah bro, you're building her wrong. So he gets the stun on Fritika. Holy shit, what a nice stun right there. Okay, so Bizarra goes to go and try to do what Bizarra does, which is, just put a lot of debuff and everything. Hopefully can also do some pretty good, decent damage, right? Either way, Chamzy straight away counters. Holy shit, the Fritika is out of the picture, but this pushes up front. This Surin goes, do Konohamaru ninja stuff and stuff like that. Do some, I don't know what sort of damage out there. Altus is gonna go, a wink in your smile, but no issue. Chamzy is out of the picture. The game today is so fast. Holy shit, where is the team? Where is the team?
I was wrong about the 50-50 because I didn't have time to analyze the draft fully, but yep, it's pretty fast.
Where is the team? Ring Eclipse was all alone. You are not alone. Oh my god, this really went neck to neck. Like Kazuki came in with the plan, and he really initiated a plan. And right now, Rin Eclipse all alone. Somebody get him a girlfriend because that's what he needs right now, man. He needs a friend behind. I think that's it. My commentator was not too long. It's just short and easy and simple. So, Ruby, man, bro, what is up with these games like this? It's so fast, so straightforward. I mean, this is like the first time you had a girl. Somebody called the police. Rin Eclipse just got raped after raping someone. I guess karma is the bitch, but either way.
I take back some of the stuff I said just
Because who would have known that?
I think Rinkley just doesn't have a reliable way to break through the FCC.
I mean,
with the way I see it, Landy and T-Serene, without attack buff or just stuff block on the opposing side, anything, they're not gonna break through the FCC barrier and Oris. And Kazuki, on the other hand, he has way to one-shot everything else, from the Chamzy to the T-Serene, and to the and of course Lidica is also naturally very squishy as well.
Yep.
So as we can see, Kazuki really just doesn't stand a chance against Kazuki. But anyway, still well played. He took one down for his team, and now Kazuki also took one back. So now it's a 5-5 again.
But I really give him some credit for picking Lidica. It's really something extraordinary. You don't really see it much, but yeah, it didn't really work out well for him. And thanks for the fast game. So right now, we're going to go Hentai 2, also known as Henny against Flan, right? So they'll be doing some amazing draft, and we're trying to see what's the weather right now.
Yeah, it's clear day again. It's been clear day 3 times in a row. So tonight, for some viewers who are viewing this tournament tonight, we so far hasn't had any weather conditions. So expect a very, very standard RTA drafts, because without weather conditions in place, you'll be seeing the standard FCC G Pro openers, unless they opt for something else.
See. Okay, cool. So right now we're going to the first big phase again. So I'm pretty sure you're going to see the same, very similar thing. So yeah, so Ruby just what's with this Lidica ban? Yeah, interesting. Maybe because did we see Flan picking Lidica yesterday or not?
I believe I've seen Lidica once in the last 2 days. I forgot was it Flan or not. But I think Lidica is just a very, very weird ban, because there's so many counters with Lidica nowadays. Qualities, you have Cerise. I think she's just in a very, very bad position to play unless you are last picking her or picking her in the final thing. And the thing is, she's just not worth the pre-ban in my opinion.
I see. Okay. But still, maybe Henny has a really bad experience with Lidica, so he just wanted to pick it. But either way, right now we are looking at the standard draft again. Nothing much can be said talking about this type of draft. It's already expected, and when you're probably drafting, right, you are already expecting to go against this type of units. So what's with this SC Doris pick?
I mean, SC Doris is an okay unit to protect your DPS. She doesn't have the defensive capabilities like the FCC or Trozen. I mean, she's pretty tanky on her own, but she cannot really mitigate the damage for her Landy. If the opponent goes ham on her, the Landy is still going to die anyway. But if the opponent doesn't have the burst damage to take down Landy in let's say 1 turn, then the Doris is going to be very, very helpful.
I see. Okay. So is it do we have any record of saying that Flan do not have any troublemaker closeout? Or did he?
I'm not sure. Usually, I think it's not really good to speculate that they have not they have what units or not, because at this moment it's still all up in the air. They might pull a surprise Trozen in the air. We don't know.
That's true. Okay. So the Specty pick, I mean, it's a solid unit. For those of you guys who do not have Specty or RB, I mean, as good as RB sounds, you should also reconsider Specty, because Specty is also strong in her ways as well. Like RB, I know, oh my god, it's RB, but Specty, if used well and it goes according to your units that you have.
In fact, Specty and Landy are the more meta DPS at the moment in this current season of RTA.
Correctly. So maybe reconsider on your choice on RB, even though if you don't have RB, it's a huge wave. But trust me, Specty will also give you equal amount of impact in your draft as similar to RB as well.
If you don't have RB and
playing Epic Sticks,
And if you don't have RB and this is your first or second year of playing the game, you better just get RB.
Is it? Oh, that good, RB? I mean, it's just
RB.
RB things, lah. Oh,
RB.
wow. ML Hayes and Rylet pick. I mean, the ML Hayes is definitely to counter react to make Lowy, and the Rylet should act as a secondary DPSer because besides Specty, right, there is no exact burst damage to indirectly kill Rylet. But I take that back. Any straightaway pick.
I am not a fan of the Rylet pick. I think the ML Hayes pick is really good, but Rylet against FCC and CP is generally very, very bad. But unless he bans FCC, but even then, there's the mate breaking everyone. So, in this case, I think Ben is going for the FCC ban, and Henny should go for the Landy ban. But we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so with that being said, the bans are A Tywin and Specty. Okay, before we move inside the game, Ruby, what are your thoughts about these bans?
My thoughts about these bans?
Why?
Okay, because
You know what? Let's just save this for the post-match. We are going to move right into the game. First turn should be going to Bicheria. I take that back. Yes, correct. Bicheria gets the first turn. As you can see, all majestic with her swords and shit like that. Now she's just standing, taking a sweet time. Henny is either lagging or he don't know what to do, or he's trying to confuse the opponent by confusing himself, you know? Okay, but either way, ideally you're going to go with your ulti. So he goes with the ulti. As you can see, MLDB, standard procedure. Times like this is where you just throw in the towel and just go and cry to God.
Resisted.
What is the where is the debuff? Where is everything? Even Landy gets resisted. Landy ideally has no resistance, but 15% fucked Bicheria over. That's why she tried to kill herself, but she can't even die. Holy shit. And mate Chloe goes with the stun, but what's the point? What the point? She got immunity, so Ryler's gonna go right now. I do think this is a speed Ryler. I don't know, only one way to find out. He goes and ching doing probably little damage on mate Chloe, knowing the fact that mate Chloe are either built high resistance or tanky. 8k for an ulti. Not too shabby. Landy's gonna go right now, gonna push all of his team forward, but do think there's a General Perkins right there. General Perkins is also gonna push the entire team forward. So what's gonna happen? As you can see right there, this is the Gundam Freedom go do some damage on Landy. Pretty okay actually, the damage quite small lah. Hey, yeah, the only thing pain right now from seeing the damage. Flawless is gonna go put some ulti, and then Jeeper's gonna go probably try to stun some unit and maybe give attack buff to Bicheria. Maybe Bicheria can also do pretty good damage to Landy and kill the Landy. As you can see, the Landy right now is 3/4 of life, but it's okay. Magic Sword can put defense buff, and also I don't know what other stuff she does. Maybe you wanna push Landy forward or put defense buff. God knows. Only Flan knows. So he goes for the defense buff of on Landy. Now General Perkins is gonna go right now and he's gonna do some okay-ish damage, but most importantly is the attack buff that Bicheria is gonna get, right? MLH is gonna move after this, but what's the point? What's the point? You're gonna do nothing. All you can do is just break skill nullifier. This Ryler has been evading all day, every day. Somebody call the police and catch this man because he is out of control, okay? MLH is gonna go, but actually you're just deciding on who you wanna break the skill nullifier. Personally, I would try to go on a mid Chloe. Holy shit!
One more turn for Henny.
He stuns the Landy, so Henny actually has 2 turns to try to kill the Landy. But then don't forget about Doris, right? Doris can also heal and move the combat awareness by 50% if he chooses to do so. But Landy is going to move and then Doris, so maybe the attack bar is not really enough. So he goes, Bicheria do some damage, gets a defense break, 3k extra damage. But Landy is going to go after this, so the defense break doesn't really matter because he's able to cleanse the defense break.
If Landy goes to stealth right now, it's over.
Landy goes stealth right now, it's over. Ruby, shut the fuck up because you just cursed Henny. Henny, if you lose the game, it's Ruby's fault, okay? Let's put it right down there, okay? This guy cursed him out, man. Don't believe in him. So, mate Chloe goes, puts entire revive on the team. Now Doris is gonna go, definitely gonna do third skill on either ML Hayes or Landy, try to push Landy up. But I think you don't do it lah. You just go for the auto attack. Oh, he auto attacks the General Perkins and puts Bicheria up forward again. But it's okay because Landy is in stealth mode. Ini semua salah Ruby. So Flawless is gonna go, probably gonna try to provoke the ML Hayes. And he gets it. Yes, we are all jinxing Henny right now. Oh, that's positive for Henny. So, good job. Okay, General Perkins, I do feel like E7 should actually change the way he stands. A little bit weird, like he's sort of a little bit dislocated. But either way, he's gonna go. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna provoke the Doris? No way you're provoking the Doris, man. But if you do, then you power lah. Okay, he goes, stop hitting him. He has idle chill. You're just pushing Rylet up front. But it's okay. He's trying to just bring down the ML Hayes. Go, lands the defense break. Gets dual attack. Gets the stun. It's the stun. the stunner, 25% bitch. First you need the 5% to do the dual attack, and then you need the 25% to get the stun, and he lands the stun. Alhamdulillah.
The
You know,
Landy
with all
show begins.
and then right now the Landy show began. This is just party. As you can see, there's so much buff on Henny. Landy be like, hey, this is my creep, yo. I'ma do freedom all day, every day. Pim, pam, pom, 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 pom. Do some. That's actually a lot of damage. That's actually 1/4 of Henny's HP, right? Landy against his stealth mode. Mid Chloe is able to come back after this because her revive buff is 3 turns. So he goes for the damage on ML hits, but do take note, right? The idle chill right now has been transferred from Rylet to Landy because of the 3 times she moves, and she gets higher attack the more times she moves, right? So hitting ML haze will only means that you are giving Landy more opportunity to fuck you over. But he's still trying to go. He's trying to kill the ML haze because the ML haze is the only source, I would say, of big healing that. Oh, I take that back. Doris is going to go probably heal Landy and push Landy forward. No, I take that back.
Yep.
And everybody, oh my god, it sounds like ML Hayes just came up with the ICU fully focused. Look at the HP. Right now, Henny will have to repeat the entire process all over again. Honestly, the only reason, why we are here right now is because Ruby said guiding light and from guiding light. If there was no guiding light, I do believe the Landy should be dead. Right, Ruby? I think that if there's no guiding light,
That's the Doris protecting the Landy. The Doris has not used S3 at the time yet. So,
okay.
Last line.
I see. But either way, that guiding light was so important nevertheless. Like, it could prove to be so much more different. But either way, Landy is gonna go. Make Chloe is dead. Gets that Plan gets a big fucking shield. And Make Chloe is probably gonna die right now by Rylet because Rylet just does a lot of damage once it's frenzy 3. Ching chong koo. The woman is almost dead, but now Landy is gonna send Gundam all over again. Enough with the Gundams, man. There's too much Gundam. 3 Gundam in a row with the soul burn. I do believe with the soul burn she's able to actually do Gundam again, right? Let's just see. How many buffs are there, right? Let me check. Oh, that's some big boy damage. She gets another turn 16. Not enough, but still might be able.
She's gonna break the Brazilians.
Yeah, she's gonna break the bike. If Bajira gets immortal broken here, it kind of feels that Plan is able to elongate this fight to his favor, and Plan kind of feels like he's going to be able to take the victory. But Hentai right now, if anything, should.
Oh my god, the Ryler dodges the Brazier for the second time in this match. I mean, if you're the Brazier owner, I think at this point you should just close your app.
Why the hell you even pick Bajira? The reason why people pick Bajira is to counter Ryler. But if you are countered by your own Bajira, delete that unit from your inventory. She is a secret agent. Ryler MLDB twice. Cannot lah, brother. What's going on right here? Help yourself, man. Help yourself.
Yeah.
Either way, I do believe Kenny is trying to take away units from Plan right now. But the success, it kind of feels like he can't even reach to that point because Doris will also have her skill to healing again, and it sounds really bad. It looks really bad for Kenny at the current time. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it looks really, really bad.
okay. So why waiting for the match to end? Right. So Ruby, was there any play for Henny in this game?
His play is just ban Landy from the start. I forgot what's the unit.
I think it was the A Tywin and Specty band, is it?
He went for the A Tywin ban, but I don't think Flan is going to ban the Make Chloe. And if you have to make Chloe, you shouldn't be banning the A Tywin. You should definitely ban the Landy because Landy, the guiding light is just going to overpower this team. With the help of the Doris.
Well, either way, congratulations to Flan. Really well played. I would say it's a very good draft and well played to Flan for actually taking game right here. So if I'm not mistaken, the match is 2-1, right? Tasty with 1 point, and Babylonia has currently have 2 points as well, right? So when it comes to banning, okay, so Ruby, so earlier in the bans, right, he chooses to ban Specty and A Tywin. So what would have been the reasoning on why did Henny choose to ban Tywin? Why do you feel so?
Okay. So the Specty ban is kind of expected from Flan's side because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want, if the Landy gets banned, then he's not going to reach the Specky. And if he cannot reach the Specky, then the Specky is just going to overpower his team. Especially like I mentioned, Scarlet is going to have a hard time reaching the Specky against the FCC with the protection of the FCC. And even if he can reach without FCC, there's still the make Chloe there. So he just goes for the convenient ban, which is banning the Specky, so he doesn't have to worry about his Rylot being useless. But on the other hand, I think Handy should ban the Landy, because Landy is just if the mate exists, then Landy is just going to take over. And you know the mate is not going to get banned because MFH is there already.
I see. So I think with that being said, sometimes we really need to consider what we are going to ban, because sometimes we ban the wrong shit, you already lost the game in regards to that, right? So without further ado, this is our next game, Ruby. The weather is clear day, it's duels and low IQ. So take us the draft that we have right now, and maybe you can just elaborate further on both drafts. Go, Ruby, take it away.
Goes for the very, very risky Flurry Tomoka combo in the first phase. I think this is very risky because this is usually a combo that's it's very potent, don't get me wrong, but usually it's picked in the second or third phase where you kind of get the idea of what opponent is going to run already. But in this case, Loiki only picks an arrow card at this point, and if you pick this combo so fast and the opponent answers to a speed threat, then it's going to be hard for you to continue the draft, because you'll be busy trying to figure out which speed threat you're going to ban. But Loiki goes with the very weird ADS pick, because PS doesn't really counter anything between Flurry and Tomoka, but we'll see what.
You know why he picks ADS? I know why. The only reason I can see is because he was confused with Duel's pick. That's why he picks ADS. So that lesson learned, guys.
His own plan. Okay.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck it, I don't know what you're doing. You got to me, so I'm gonna pick my own shit. Ooh, Duels! Going with the speedy run right here.
And
you know,
it's continuing to confuse the rest of the...
Yes, confuse yourself so you confuse the enemy. Exactly, you know. So Duels is just going alright, big fuck you right here to going against the enemy. He is not taking two shit flying fuck. He doesn't give shit. He's like, I'ma fuck you up in the first 10 seconds. If I fail, then fuck me dead, right? That's basically what he's trying to do. And low IQ, given the state of his name, he's in shock. He's like, what's up, guys? What's gonna do? What's gonna do? Is he playing the Sylvie strat? I don't know, because this, if anything, it kind of reminds me of this seems like a Sylvie draft right here, even though his name is iDuels, but it feels like a Sylvie draft. Like,
that's
why?
Definitely Sylvie piloting the account there.
Yeah, I kind of feel it's right. Admin, please check. But either way, low IQ analyzes the threat and goes with a T-Surin.
Yep. T-Surin is really good against a bunch of species.
The only problem I have with this,
there's a chance of being one-shotted on turn 1 by the
T-Surin is missing the skin, Ruby. So I don't have faith in this T-Surin. The T-Surin skin only 60, right? 60 ringgit, not 60 ringgit. Where is your skin, low IQ? Where is your skin? Tak boleh pakai, man. The skin damn nice. And he goes with the Claron to counter-react with the potential cleave or whatever that Duels is currently doing. Do you like this Claron pick, sir?
I think the Claron pick is fair because they don't exactly have a strip. I mean Flurry is a stripper, but you generally don't save the S3 until so late, because if you're saving the S3 until later, then everyone else on low IQ's team can pull off their skills, and it just doesn't seem right, like, you know, just saving the Flurry S3 for the Claron.
As you can see, Duels we given no two shit, straight picks with the LQC, and let's just go in the match right now. This is like a card creative draft versus a no fuck draft, right? So the first turn goes to Kekwarik. Is gonna probably do some, I don't know what he's gonna do. What is he gonna do? 8k HP. This guy is loaded on attack. Goes with the single auto attack on resistance because of the immunity. Okay, because I'm not a Kekwarik user, so I do not know what the...
The strip got resisted.
That was a strip. His strip got resisted. Stop playing the game, guys. It's over. So either way, Tomoka goes. Maybe he's able to kill the last Rider Cloud. He goes for the double. Hey!
No, he goes for the T3.
Oh, he goes for the T3 and T3 is out of the picture. Oh my god, is Duels gonna do it? Okay, T3 is out of the picture. So the only threat right now is actually last Rider Cloud. And if Hoo-Ha is able to Hoo-Ha her way to victory, will pushes everybody front. Last Rider Cloud is gonna go, but it's okay because the next people gonna go right now is What's the first name? Charlotte. Charlotte's gonna go and probably gonna do some big ass damage to who? To ADS. But there's a shield right there. But ADS can die or not. No attack buff, Charlotte.
I
Not
think
really
he's gonna
pain.
save. Oh, he's going for S3 right now. Okay.
Yeah. Pow!
I thought he's gonna save it for later because without a late frenzy and without attack buff, the shot is going to be very valuable.
Right.
It
But
is-
ADS
it-
counters. You see, I'm telling you, man. ADS on counter is AIDS 8. He gets the counter, gets the street, gets the miss debuff. Who is who? If he wins because of the counter, duels, just cut your seppuku yourself because that is so sad. Gets the seal, gets the hoo-ha again. I told you, man, the only way he can possibly win is the hoo-ha, and she is hoo-ha-ing her way to victory. Kekwerik right now is gonna go. I can tell you right now, he is gonna miss, but if you don't miss, good for you. But the defense buff, what's the point? I believe this shit skill penetrates defense, but I don't know how much. He missed on 2 units, but creates the Doris, but to what end will? There's so much shield, so much defense power, you cannot do anything. Probably about apa-apa. Tomaka, can you not miss? Can you just hold on a little longer? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are you gonna do ulti and risk it for the biscuit? He's gonna risk it for the biscuit. He fails to crit.
And this is sad for those. I mean, those had a very good start, but he certainly misplayed there. He certainly misplayed.
I felt that it was the counter. Because
Yeah.
if he didn't, it was the counter. The miss was so important. If the miss, there wasn't a miss, this goddamn 8 unit right here, hoo-ha-ing all over. All the ADS so far is performing. Like just now you be like, I'm not sure about this ADS pick.
Yeah,
Let me.
He risked the LQC S3 against the ADS, and you know the chances of the ADS dying to the LQC S3 on the first turn is very low unless the ADS is super scuffed. And then because of that, the ADS
Gets countered.
knocked the Landy out of the guiding light, and then the ADS is able to steal the Landy, and actually that caused us to lose the game right there.
Personally, it kind of felt that Duels actually had this game in the hand, but it was that goddamn 20% that really screwed him over. I don't even know if it's even 20%. Right now, the counter rate seems to me is 75%, man. Like, it is essentially that one counter that really, if only Duels, Tomoka, and Kakuri didn't have the miss, right, he could have done enough damage to bring down Last Rider Crow, or even possibly bring down EDS as well. But
he should have just blasted all his basic attacks on Last Rider Craft early on and don't do anything.
that's a feels bad moment because it kind of feels like Duels right now is having a tough time. But the chances of him coming back is very low, but we would not give it away because this is a secret side LQC. If he's able to do big boba damage after this, but I can tell you right now, Doris is going to put Miss debuff. Mark my word. It's coming. Never mind. She pushes Last Rider Crowd or maybe ADS up front. Either way, if they put a miss debuff and seal LQC, it is over. What are you going to do? IQ goes with the 100%, gets the seal, gets the hoo-ha combination. Oh, no, resistance. Does she have his ulti? Does she has her ulti?
Does she have? Can she still burn?
I don't know. Only one way.
But I don't think
so.
she's killing anyway.
She do not have her ulti, and I think it's over. I mean, Duels, seriously, I really like the draft. Even the draft was so good. It was just that one counter that just brought you to disaster, and just ADS, that's it. Ruby, please analyze. Give us the post-mortem of this match.
those misplayed right there. He definitely he should have just saved the LTC S3 for later on. He should have just used S1 on the Last Rider Crowd and continue to poke at the Last Rider Crowd and the Doris until the frenzy is at a later stage. And then once he has the momentum to steal the ADS, he should only use it. He should only use all of his big outs right there. Not at such an early stage in the game.
Man, that was what you say is true. Maybe if he were to just go on Last Rider Crowd, it would be different lah. But either way, I really enjoyed that match. But it just pushes Baby Luna to be 3-1 in the scoreboard, right? So AC has 3 more people left, and Baby Luna still has 5 more individual, right? So in a way, it kind of feels that Baby Luna has the upper hand, and right now is Fana, right? So Fana is gonna go for the next
Fana
match.
is going to go up against Sylvie. They decide to switch Luakio out.
Oh, nice. Interesting. I like this type of. This is going to be a really good game, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just have a nice look. Right, it is Sylvie going against Fana, and the weather is a clear day. So Ruby, they'll be drafting after this. So do let us know what do you
Yep.
think about this draft. But I'm predicting a very good game. Sylvie is probably going to go a really fast type of
I'm just looking forward to Sana's match. I
Fana.
like
Oh,
if Sana can bring his team back against against the others again like last night, that would be really really great.
interesting. Okay, let's see. Wait, Mewtwo used by Tacy. So Sylvie is fighting low IQ right now. So no
Okay.
Fana, right? No Fana. Okay. So
All right.
for those of you guys who are wondering, Mewtwo, what is Mewtwo? Mewtwo is actually a superpower that basically let me check. Choose who your opponent will fight. So Tacy, there's two charges, right? So Tacy actually has Mewtwo, which means to say they can actually choose two people they want to fight because they can use two times. So it's very smart of them. Okay, Ruby, take us away. Go.
All right. So the match is underway. So right now, Stacy is left with 3 people, and Baby Luna is still left with 5. So they have to use the V2 right now to take down as many people as possible, and to ensure a good matchup against for the last 3 players. So we have Sylvie up against the Sylvie opts for the RB ban because he doesn't own RB himself. I'm not sure if this is general knowledge, but he probably own RB after 4 days. So he's going for the standard Fury first pick, which is great against all bruiser draft. And YQ, of course, just goes with whatever that's working for him since last game. He's just gonna go with the Era Crowd opener again. And maybe we'll see something like a Tyree. I don't know if he owns it. So we'll see how it goes.
Right, but
he's taking his sweet time.
pretty sure that Sylvie is gonna go with his very difficult draft, which is speed and just damage and not bruising, because that doesn't feel very much like Sylvie's type of
It's
style.
hard to say, when's the last time I played Sylvie?
Last time I played with Sylvie lost to my mod lah. Just putting it there.
Okay.
Not. I mean, he tried to outspeed me, but he just outspeed himself because I just mod him over. But just no offense to Sylvie, he really tried his best. But yeah, that's the last time I fought Sylvie lah. Okay. But yeah, just general knowledge to the public.
Post for the ADS second pick again.
With ADS, all you need to put her eye right there, and then she'll be AIDS. And the I is yourself because you can't spell AIDS without I, right? So Sylvie is like, hey, I see AIDS, I pick AIDS as well, and he goes to the ML bar and the mate Chloe pick right now.
Goes with 2 more cancers instead.
Exactly, man. But I think a very good pick right here would be Mod, because Mod is able to actually. Sylvie has a really bad record against Mod. No, I'm serious. Sylvie has always been losing against Mod when he fights with me. I don't know why, Level 86 only, level 88. But still, Mod is a very good pick right here because of the defense break, confirm defense break. And, you can just wither down all this unit that has a high HP with his injury set, And ML Bal needs a lot of HP to do a lot of damage. So, Mod is a good pick. But
by
low
the time you pick more and beat down the HP, the opponent will have won you 3 times over already.
Ruby is not a believer, but it's okay. Never mind. Instead of picking Mod, low IQ pick Estene. Oh, is he gonna lock down Ravi?
Okay.
What do you think about so far in terms of Sylvie's draft? It's kind of felt really
I think the
solid.
LTC made and MLBAR and the Fury are great picks, but I'm not sure about the last pick. If he picks Landy in the last pick though, it will be a really really great pick. But we'll see if he goes commit to the Landy.
Oh damn, these are 3 ML units I don't have. Shit, and they're so strong. God fucking hell. I still remember the days when ML Ken, RB and Ruel, they were the holy trinity lah. Where have they gone? Buff ML Ken. They really need to buff ML Ken, man. Like, some fucker right there just got Spectre Tenebria. Congratulations to that fella.
But ML Ken cannot advertise the game. You can play the game for waifus, not for guys like him.
ML Ken, bro. Okay, while waiting for the last minute, right? How do you think SG should buff ML Ken? I think they should give ML Ken 70% damage reduction.
Change his gender into female and then change his skill set. That's how you buff it.
Or maybe immune to CC, you don't really need to give a damn about any any whatsoever, you know. But either way, low IQ bans ADS and ADS is out of the picture and ML Bind is out of the picture. So we are going to a fight right now. I mean, ADS so far has been performing and ML Ball, too much sleep, all day, every day, out of the picture. So right now we are going to go to the next match. CB versus low IQ. First turn goes to Flurry. No brainer. Is probably going to provoke the last rider crowd. But mark my word, ladies and gentlemen, mark my word. This skill will definitely be not resisted. Ah, shit. I thought it was going to get resisted. But it's okay. ML crowd, no broom broom for 2 turns. So Landy's going to go push all of his team forward. It also pushes the Specty up because of the idle chair. Mid Club is going to go wink at you and then you know you're in love. Give some attack buff. Revive buff as well. So right now, Specty is gonna go. What you can do? You can't touch You can't touch Landy. QC is tanky. Make Louis is tanky. Flurry is also tanky. What do you do? But you still need to stun nevertheless. So he goes for the Flurry in the aims of stunning Flurry. I mean, even though you can't do damage, right? It's very important to lock down Flurry because sometimes people forget how much ATB Flurry is able to either push the team or. If Estene is dead.
Yeah.
Shit. This is why attack buff Charlotte is.
Yeah, this is the thing that we actually rarely see in this tournament, which is the attack buff Charlotte. I think it's like maybe the second or third time that I've seen an attack buff Charlotte in this tournament.
Okay, even though it looks like Specty's out of picture, but don't worry, we have Ravi. Ravi is the 1 versus 4 king. But guys, that just tells you why attack buff Charlotte is a no joke. The splash is
and the colorblind Landy strikes.
The fucker just stunned Ravi and stuns the ML Haze. Oh my god, everything is just going right for Sylvie, guys. I'm telling you, Bhumiputra is strong in this matcha. Okay, Ravi goes, gets some okay-ish damage, but it kind of feels that Ravi is not able to sustain herself much with the amount of damage that Sylvie is able to put up. Attack buff Charlotte, 12 helicopter, that is 12 times 4. 48% more attack and crit hit chance, right? It is over. Boom! That's a big damage right here. And good night to low IQ Ruby. That was a really entertaining match. Please give her the details.
Again, Landy should have been a ban. I'm just gonna say this. He should have banned Landy, not Bao. He should have banned Landy. Because the thing is that he doesn't have a follow-up AoE damage after the LQT splash without the Landy. So the Ascending would have survived there and the Ascending would have done a lot more stuff. But then because of the Landy's initial AoE, and that's why the Ascending cannot survive against the LQT splash. I think not banning Landy is once again a mistake.
Right, so guys, listen to the legend player right here. Just ban Landy. Like, fuck that bitch, man. Landy is a big issue right now. If you can't outspeed her and reach her, she's gonna be a problem. And if you really can't find a draft unit, and don't even think like you can tank through Landy, because there is no way you can tank through Landy if you cannot touch her. Right, Ruby?
Yep. You can't really expect to outlast her when she has so much speed and so much damage.
Exactly. Even though she is made with maybe 210 or 200 speed, what I do think people forget about her ulti is that it gives speed buff as well, and that speed buff is very helpful for not only herself and her entire team. So Sylvie really using the whole selection to his team's favor, because he's able to take a game to low IQ without even losing a single unit. Mewtwo, right? And without even losing a single unit. Really, I really like the draft by Sylvie, but like what you said, Ben should have been Landy.
Yeah. And maybe the last pick can be a carry as well instead of Ravi. But I think Ravi is an okay last pick if the Landy didn't exist, because I think Ravi will have killed the rest.
Exactly. Okay, so just now he couldn't fight Fana, but so right now we have Fana and we have a thunderstorm weather, right? So Ruby, right now we have a thunderstorm. Is this our first time having a thunderstorm right here? I can't really remember.
I believe it's the second time in this tournament. But yeah, thunderstorm is the one where all ice element units will be banned. So there'll be no crown, no DN, no SSB, and easy possibly. Fire units are going to be super strong in this match. Let's see if they go for the early Ravi and Terran.
Okay, so if anything, right, if Fana has been playing this game for quite some time, so he should be very much aware of the units Sylvie have because
both of them, the both of them play against each other in the past a lot. So
yeah.
they're very aware of what they play. But I think Fana has recently changed his play style. So if you don't know how Fana plays, well, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna let you see.
Alright, so guys, we are up for a game right now. As you can see, the first pick by Fana. Fana is really contemplating, should I really take the LQC? LQC didn't get a buff, ladies and gentlemen. It's just because of the buff of other units and the change of the meta that made her to be so relevant in the current meta as well. Units like Troublemaker Crozet really made an appearance. So many dark units, and that's what really made the LQC to be a strong pick right now. So Ruby, we are going to go through the first match right now with the bans and picks. So just let us know what do you see, and maybe you can also give us a very good input.
And goes with the most standard first picks in the current meta, which is the General Purchase, and Sylvie goes for the FCC as well. Let's see what he picks for the second pick. Might possibly be a Landy, because now since there's the protection of the FCC, so you can go for a staff attackers safely, like Landy and yesterday.
I
And
see.
we'll see how fun that's gonna answer. But Sylvie goes for the early MLBAR pick once again. So as long as the opponent doesn't have the A timing, then MLBAR is going to be a pain in the ass.
I see. Okay, so either way, Sylvie goes with the FCC and the ML Ball pick. Like you said, very good pick. And I think the reason why ML Ball is so strong, right? Because it strips, you sleep, there's a very high sleep chance. And if you bring him really low, he just destroys you. And Fana goes with the LQC pick. Again, LQC and General Purgis, very strong attack buff. And Troublemaker Cosette. Finally.
Okay, so he goes for the protection unit himself instead, which is a fair decision because since the LQC is already picked on side, his opponent is not going to take Trozet. So taking the Trozet to protect LQC or another upcoming squishy DPS would be a really, really good choice.
Okay, in terms of Trozet, what is the most desired artifact for Trozet right now?
I think the 40% CR push is the best one.
The EE, right?
Although there are cases of people using the others where it increases your counter attack chance or also give the heals to the target that you put S3 on. Oh, sorry. He doesn't heal the S3 target, he heals himself.
He heals himself. Okay. Either way, I somehow feel like the 40% combat readiness is so big. Like yeah, right? So either way, he goes with the Bazaar and the Rider Pig. And I think the Bazaar is to reach the Landy, but this kind of feels that Ravi might just be the ban, right?
Yeah, actually, not really. I think he is still going to go for the Bazaar ban because Bazaar counters 2 units on CV side. Actually, it's not just the Landy, but the FCC as well. Because Bazaar fully nullifies the FCC barrier, and the FCC barrier, as you know, is a very, very important part of the pick. So if the buff up goes on for 2 turns, then the FCC is literally just an Aurea Toader.
Okay, but with that Bazaar pick, the leaders immediately came. Okay, so both players do have to carefully select their bans, right? Because it's very important. Like both have. I mean, if you ban the correct unit, you basically have a very good chance of winning. Yep. So what do you think the ban should be in this before we go into the game, Ruby?
I think CV should still ban Bazaar regardless.
Holy shit, okay.
For the Trozet ban. And Fana goes for the Ligas ban. I think this is actually really, really risky for CV right now. But let's see if the ML Bao can salvage this for him.
Okay,
because
so
if the Bazaar goes first, the Landy is going to die to the
LQC. Oh yeah, okay. So with that being said, with your careful judgment right here, this might be risky for Sylvie. So we're moving on to the first game. So the first turn goes to Bazaar. Bazaar is going to click that soul burn and push the entire team back. Maybe not Ravi. Yep, no, it's okay. He hits Ravi as well, and he pushes all the units of Sylvie backwards. And the only person can move forward is Rylet, but is ML Bar, but there's no enough combat readiness as well. So General Purgis gets the double stun on FCC and Landy. He must sleep Rylet here, but
he cannot strip. He cannot strip the immunity on the Rylet and the LQC because of the new strip changes. So you're going to always strip the leftmost buff regardless of the situation. And in this case, he's banking to strip the attack buff only on the damage dealers, but unfortunately he misses on both of them.
And unfortunately, so Malang tak berbau, so Landy is out of the picture right now. So it looks really bad for Sylvie. Sylvie is no longer able to use his Hak Bumiputra. LQC with attack buff goes for FCC, boom to the head. It's a big ass damage. Oh, but he just gave Seeker Sight to Ravi, but the Ravi do not have any fighting spirit to do ulti. All she can do is auto attack. This looks really bad. Fana has so much damage to actually just continuously do to bring down Ravi, and Ameba will have to continuously do the sleep, but it's only a single target sleep. So Fana looks like he has the upper hand. Fana is able to actually take this back for his team Babylonia, but can this Ravi do a miracle? Can she counter her way to victory? I don't know. Gets the provoke on ML
This provoke is so important for Fana because this provoke means that ML cannot buy himself time with the S3. And then the Ryler is just the Ryler and the Acquisition is just gonna kill the ML here.
It looks like ML is about to go down. He is no longer able to hold on a little bit longer. LQC goes, get the damage done. ML is out of the picture. It is Ravi versus the world. Ravi gets provoked, pushes the entire team forward. Bazaar is gonna go. Can this Ravi counter? Can this Ravi counter? He is sustaining his don't attack. Big ass damage. Has single sight right now. Ryler is gonna go. Can this Ryler kill Ravi before Ravi's counter? Where is the counter? Where is the counter? Is it a speed right? Ravi? I don't know. This Ravi not working. Made in China confirmed. Ravi is out of the picture. Ruby, please take it away. Explain to me, how did Sylvie lose?
He lost by not banning the Bazaar. Like I explained, there is just no way you let the Bazaar through against both the FCC and the Landy because Bazaar counters them both in one game. And of course, Fana is already going to counter the lead. He's going to ban the Lilius regardless because Lilius, of course, messes up Bazaar as well. Although I still think Lilius is pretty bad against Bazaar plus Jeepert because if Lilius does the S3 cleanse, she's still gonna push the Jeepert team up.
I see. So it was a mistake by Sylvie. It was again, guys.
Yeah, nothing is saving him against the Bazaar at that point. He should have just banned the Bazaar.
This might be due to the lack of experience, or maybe just he thought maybe Lilius was going to go through, but it looks like it bite him to the ass. So right now, Baby Leona is 4, and there's 2 more players in terms of Tasty, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep, so 2 more players on Tasty, and they still have the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo, and Babylonia's legendary Pokemon, it's I forgot if it is Ho-Oh. It's a 5-1 faded member, but I'll confirm this with the organizers later. And anyway, they are still picking their final player. Their second last player. So they're gonna send Sana Bay out. So if you guys don't know, Sana put out a 1v3 yesterday. So let's see if he can bring Babylonia level with Cassie.
Interesting. Okay, so we have a new mention. Let's see. Now, Babylonia is using Zapdos. Ruby.
No, Babylonia is not using Zapdos. I'm just confirming. Babylonia
is Zapdos. Sorry. Babylonia is Zapdos. Okay. Cool. Right. So, Sana Bay gonna go against Bizbub. So player 1 randomly gets the first pick, and it's going to be a really interesting draft. It's very important for Sanabe to actually take this game very seriously because if he loses, it's picks versus the world, if I'm not mistaken, right? So you wouldn't want to put yourself in a situation. So Sana is really going to go and he's really going to pull this through.
So if Sana can beat 3 players in a row once again, then they're going to be 2 against 1 on Babylonia, and that'll put a huge advantage for them over Babylonia. But let's see if he can pull the miracle again today.
Okay. There's only one thing to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, which is sit in, sit back, because right now we are going into the games. And the band, Ruby, this is where you shine the most. Like earlier, like you mentioned, you were very spot on in terms of the Bazaar ban. And it's again, I really would love that if all of the people who are listening to us actually learn drafting and banning.
Yeah, I'm happy to share regarding the picks regardless. It's just for my own experience. So Sana goes with the standard FCC first pick and goes for the Flurry ban because of his specific playstyle. If you know, Flurry is really good against bruisers in general, and Sana is just a bruiser player. So you don't really want the Flurry to shut down Bruiser for the whole match, because Flurry is just so fast and Bruisers are much slower. And Flurry just opens up the window for your Bruiser to be useless.
Damn it. But then that's a really quick RB pick. Interesting.
Yeah, the RB pick is a fair pick because RB is one of the AoE units that can reach Landy and deal huge damage.
Okay, but do take note, right now the weather is cloudy. If I'm not mistaken, cloudy means there is no
light units.
no light units, right? Yeah, so no light units.
So the Trozet Landy is going to be one of the strongest combos in this
Yeah,
game.
because there is no LQC right now, and Base Buff identifying the weather to his advantage, pick one of the strongest combination ever since the buff towards Troublemaker Crozet. Honestly, Troublemaker Crozet was actually good. It's just that the buff made him to be so much
He
more
was
better.
kind of niche before, but right now, yes. Right now, I believe he's definitely an S tier unit. Probably somewhere below FCC, but yes, definitely up there in the S tier.
But interesting ACID pick, huh?
So Berserker opts for the ACID pick to counter the Bazaar possibly, but if Sana has immunity on his Bazaar, he's just gonna ignore the ACID pick. But we'll see how it goes.
Based on experience. Bazaar usually are not with immunity. That's why my Bazaar is on immunity, you know, so you can really cut through people. But I don't know about this.
But still, ACID burns 20 souls away from Bazaar, so you cannot do the guaranteed streak.
You know what? You are really spot on. Honestly, right, I have completely forgotten about the 20 souls that he removes from people, you know? Like people, ideally when you think about ACID, he's fast, he's going to kill me, or trying to cut me over with the combat readiness. But honestly, sometimes it's not even any of those. It is just the soul removal. 20 soul is no joke. Oh, Sana pulling out.
Goes with his signature unit, the Purgis. I know this is our favorite unit, but it is also actually Sana's signature unit. If you see his Purgis in action yesterday, you should be fearful of it.
I didn't see what happened to the Purgis fight yesterday.
The Purgis carried Sana 3 matches in a row.
Serious Damn it! Okay guys, we are up for a game right now. I cannot wait to look at these Purgis right now. But Best Bud goes with the Operator's Secret pick. Why
So the Opstick is a good unit against the FCC because one way is that she can deal a huge damage through the barrier, or in this case, if she's faster than a Bazaar, she can simply outspeed the Bazaar.
Oh, okay, yeah. This
push his team back and give attack buff to Landy to go ham it.
And in Blood Moon pays to counter RB, which indicates that he might not even be banning the RB, right? So, but I really like Operator Secret because sometimes people RB Secret can either be fast or be super damaged, but most of the time she's actually fast, depending on the playstyle. But it kind of feels that this is definitely a fast Operator Secret. So, in terms of ban wise, who do you think they should ban?
I think the Blood Moon Haste ban is fair, and the Bazaar ban is also understandable because Bazaar is just good against Landy in general.
Right, guys, so buckle up your seatbelt, ladies and gentlemen, because we're about to go to our this is almost the 5th or 6th game right now. Sana will have to win this, or else there will only be one more man standing in Tasty's side, which is Pix, right? This is like Elite 4 lands going on right now. So we are going to move into the game right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the first turn will definitely go to ACID unless he's a Scarf ACID. Nope, not a Scarf ACID. ACID goes. Everybody has immunity in Sana Bay. That kind of looks like is that a DJ RB? I don't know, but we're going to see. So who are you going to do? There's no soul. Everybody is tanky besides K1, so he's probably going to do an ulti on RB. It's a portrait hit, but did 7k damage only through the shield. The Aureus, I think so. Was it the Aureus FCC? I am not sure, but either way, RB is still alive, right? So right now, Beast Barb is going to do the third skill. I think he's going to do the third skill to try to push the entire team forward. No, he goes
for the RB instead.
And right, and I think he's banking the fact that he's able to kill RB right now, right? I do not think
he can be able to kill RB right now.
Yes, no attack buff and there's protection. No way his RB is dying. He goes.
And the RB gets.
And the RB gets.
Crucial for Sana. Although the RB probably did at the next turn.
I kind of feel that there was a misplay in terms of base, but like I'm not sure.
I wouldn't say it's a misplay because he's probably not confident of his optic one-shotting the Purgis there. That's why he went for the safest play, which is killing the RB.
okay, but that gap was really important. But either way, Esbab has a few more turns before actually losing his member because there's no sustain. Esbab is just trying to kill Sana before Sana is able to kill him. Gets the lucky ass dual attack that pushes the team forward. It's a bloodstone. It's a bloodstone Landy. So I take that back. He has heals. He heals his team for a big damage. RB is out of the picture. Let me just tell you guys that dual attack was so important because FCC was about to get the turn. And if FCC gets the turn, RB would not have been dead. But either way, he countered and pushes them forward. And now that dual attack basically...
This is going to be an interesting match from here on.
He is going to ulti Landy.
Both of these units land the Kayron and the Pergis. Both of them are on counter stance. And there is no strip on Bizabub's side.
Troublemaker Croza is also dead because he shares the damage, and that was big damage on the Landy, and it kind of feels like Sana has just taken the game. I mean, the dual attack was so good, but Sana has won again.
Take out 2 key units on Sana's side, which is the FCT and the RB.
She's managed to be able to do it. FCT and RB is out of the picture, so Sanabe is a bit crippled, but it feels that Sanabe is able to take the game to another round with himself. I do believe he might have a bit more units left inside, but FCC and RB is a really important character. So, but can Beelzebub just go sustain himself through victory? But it feels unlikely. Like Pergis will just do Pergis thing and Pergis stun the ace, the operator cigarette, and yep. He's gonna go do backhand and he's gonna kill the operator cigarette. Maybe not the AC, I don't know. I think AC is also dead as well. Yep, AC is dead, and congratulations, Sana has managed to pull through a victory. Wow, what an amazing game.
Yeah, it's actually a really good draft by Sana, in my opinion.
Because
because he saw the weakness of his opponent's draft, which is the opponent don't have the additional buff block or strip to kill the Kira afterwards, and there's also no stun as well to control the Pergis. His opponent went for full damage draft, and in this case, because the opponent was very focused on protecting the Landy, but they fail to take into account the fact that the 2 units between which are Kayron and Pergis, you need to be able to control them. You need to be able to have some form of burst damage to take down the Pergis really fast. Otherwise, they're just gonna wear you down with the counters and everything.
But if anything, the only thing Beelzebub has done is to reveal to all of us, especially their team member, that it's a counter Kayron and a counter Pergis, which should
actually I'm not even sure if it's a counter Kayron, but there's a high possibility there. And regardless, there is no strip. That's why the Kayron is a really good.
Perhaps a Cerise would have been able to do much more, right? The stun, the ability to also prevent buff block from getting the immortality. Like Kayron recently has gone down to the meta. It's not being picked as much as it's often.
Yeah, Kayron's definitely a lot weaker ever since Brizeria's buff.
But he's still a really good unit, nevertheless.
Yeah, he's still a good unit when the opponent has no follow-up strip and buff block.
Alright, so with that being said, Babylonia is sending out the big guns. Has sent out Kazuki. Is gonna go against Sanabe. If Sanabe can pull out yet another victory, he's gonna look for them because he still has one more member left, which is Pix, right? Of course, you wouldn't want to lose right now and leave everything else to pick, because if you do, it's very dangerous. Oh no! There's a change right now. So they're gonna send Fana Kamui. Fana is gonna go up front right now. Gonna fight against Sanabe in the attempt of either winning or trying to weaker down Sana for our next match. These are all tactical plays, right, ladies and gentlemen? In Pokemon battle, it's not always about your Pokemon, it's about defeating them slowly but surely. You know, when you go to the Elite Four, right? Ruby, did you play Pokemon last time?
Yep.
You go to Elite Four, you know you're gonna lose. But you just go there, level up, level up, and then suddenly you're powerful and then you destroy them. That's how it is.
So that if you lose, it's because you don't buy enough potions.
Or you don't buy max potion or some shit like that. I know there's only two way. There's only two way. But either way, Fana is going up right now. So let's check on the weather and stuff, okay? So in terms of revived Fana's FCC.
We're taking a short, maybe 1-2 minutes break here because of some issues. Okay.
So ladies and gentlemen, right now we are taking a short break due to certain unforeseen shut up lah, just go and take water. You. Either way, they revived Sana's FCC with their they do a revival. So Sana is still able to use his FCC, and the weather is Sandstorm. Sandstorm basically means they have 3 extra band, and Mewtwo is on Fana. So Fana is not fighting, so they have to use another unit right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so who are they going to bring? Fana is not able to be Mewtwo. I mean, Fana has been Mewtwo, right? So they have to change their individual. Either way, we are going to do a short break. With that being said, I'm going to take a short break as well. Taking water.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, what's going on? I'm back.
Okay. Okay, so
Alright, so Zapdos is used, meaning to say there's no FCC and no Bazaar. So Zapdos, Baby Luna uses Zapdos, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's using
Baby Luna use Zapdos.
Yes,
to
they are
prevent
using their
FCC
big
and
guns.
Bazaar.
They are using their big guns. They are
Okay.
using their legendary Pokemon. So no Zapdos, no FCC in this pick, alright?
No FCC and Bazaar.
Yeah. And there's also 3 bans as well. So technically, right, in a way, Baby Luna has banned 5 units away from Sana Bay. So I'm expecting a General Purgis ban, a Kairon ban, and you got extra 3 more bans. If you really know what Sana unit has, it is going to be a huge disadvantage for Sana Bay.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a very, very tough match for Sana, depending on who they send out. If they decide to just send out Kazuki at this point, I think it's going to be very tough for them to come back with.
Isa, oh wow. Okay, now we're just waiting for the next people.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Baby Luna to decide on who they want to send out.
Okay, so let's see what's the next pick. Either way, Sana is really in the disadvantage right now with the weather was not favorable for him lah, given the fact that Zapdos was used.
Yeah, but the thing is that we've seen Sana take a lot more than Fana. So I think Sana will be at a much larger disadvantage here because the opponent is very well informed of his lineup already.
I know, man. That's a feels bad moment. So we're still waiting to see which individual is coming over. So at the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, just relax, take it easy, policy, no issue.
Relax, go to Play Store, App Store, download Counter-Strike.
Yeah. Also, right, at the meantime, while you guys are still here, do take note after the end of the tournament, please stay with us. Do not leave the chat because we will have a very special giveaway. This is actually we might be giving away $100 dollars Google card. Yeah. Okay. So all you need to do is actually be in the chat for that giveaway. Okay. Either way, Anna is back. Let's go.
Okay.
Right, Ruby, the draft, go. Take it away.
Alright. So I have no idea where this match is going to go from here now that there's so many pre-bans and with SC and the picture right from the start, this will be a very, very different match from what we see in the past few matches. So they're probably thinking hard about who to pre-ban.
Because there's 3 bans, right? But personally, I feel like you should target ban in terms of Sana, so that Baby Luna is able to take the week. Oh, he bans. Ooh, what's going on?
Both of them goes for bruiser bans. Interesting.
But Sana bans Ravi, which is one of the unit that he really used as well.
Yep. He uses Ravi this game if you get to FSB and Reina together, you actually have a very very good advantage because there's no error crowd there.
Oh, okay. That's a
And no
perspective.
series to control as well. So actually, I think we will see SSB and Brena at some point in this game. But Sana goes for the Reaper, which is still a very very good first pick. Sana goes for an aggressive opener, which is RB and Anthony. So let's see if Sana has the right units to be able to tank it out.
No FCC, Sana. Okay. Lol. I got stressed for a moment, man. Later my remake. Okay, but Sanabe goes with the Blood Moon Haze for and goes for the counter. Oh shit! But Fana is giving no two shit flying fuck. He's going full damage, man.
Yep, Fana is actually playing very aggressive drafts in the current season. And if you see him play the last few matches, you know he always goes for these very strong openers. Cleave. It's not a very direct cleave, but he is considered a cleave as well.
Oh, and Sana goes. I don't understand why is Purgis not in the ban. I would have banned Purgis, man.
Yeah, I probably might. Because maybe he's considering to ban Purgis in a much later stage, or he's confident against playing against the Purgis. But probably Fana has a plan for the Purgis. We see how this pans out.
True, Fana is a really smart individual and a strong individual as well. So Sana has to whoa, okay. Isurin, nice.
Yeah, he goes for the T Surin pick. Now the T Surin is an okay pick, but if the Op Secret manages to push back and give attack buff to the LQC to snatch the turn, to nuke the Champ Z and kill off the T Surin, and the T Surin might not have much of an impact here.
Right, either way, nice last pick, man.
Fana might go for the Champ Z ban, seeing that he has picked the Brazilia. Although I'm not a big fan of Brazilia in this game due to the fact that Isuri is actually really good against Brazilia because simply you cannot debuff her, and Champ Z is also good against Brazilia. And there's also the risk of the Purgis counter, although you can land the attack break on him.
Alright, so the bans are G-Perk and Brazilia. Before we go in the game, Ruby, quick. Oh, what did you
the
ban?
Brazilia ban is because Sana is using the ML haste against the RB. So in his case, if the ML haste doesn't get banned against the RB, and then the Brazilia gets banned, so if he killed RB right off the bat, so Sana will still have a chance.
Alright, either way, Aptony is gonna go. He's gonna try to land everything, but it's gonna gonna get countered by Caesarato nevertheless. But there's full immunity on. Oh wait! He goes for the auto attack. He stuns T3, but either way, T3 is able
and this
to.
is a wall of order of secret. That is actually a very interesting choice.
It's a gap secret. Okay, he goes with the gap secret. He calls Air Force One, do some big ass damage. Oh shit, get countered. RB is almost dead. But
my god, that's such a crucial counter because that counter pushed back the RB and the T3 manages to snatch the kill.
Holy shit! Okay, Ruby. Wait. Okay, T-String gap, killed Operator Secret, bring down LQC really low. RB comes back, but there's a shield from ML Haze and immunity as well on the entire team. Probably gonna do Kukuchao damage here. There's some wet noodles damage coming from RB, but can LQC snipe one unit? Oh, the shield is huge.
No, LQC is not killing anything.
No attack buff on LQC means nothing's gonna die, man.
No, she has the attack buff. But
she got. Oh, wait,
She actually killed. Okay, that's a very very strong LQC.
That's a really strong.
But
okay,
still,
but right now it looks.
I think it's still a very. Sana is still in a very very good position because the T3 and the Purgis are still very healthy at this point. And meanwhile RB and LQC has no ult already.
Sustain or no anything. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think the Afternoon should have ulted?
I think he should have banned the Purgis instead of the general Purgis. That is what I think.
So that you do not get chances to get countered and could potentially just mess you up lah.
Yep. Because because the Afternoon actually has a chance of controlling everyone between the Purgis.
Oh wait a minute.
Between the Purgis, MFs and everything. But
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's my opinion.
Right, either way, Sana is losing quite a number of units as well. Can this LQC actually kill? Okay, the LQC is able to bring down ML Haze. Okay, so right now it's just T-Serene versus LQC. Is LQC able to survive this ulti from Temple Serene or not?
Nah, I think T-Serene easily wins this.
Is
Because
it?
the thing is that even the LQC can lifesteal, the LQC can only lifesteal off the 4k damage that she dealt.
Okay, so he goes for the ulti, not gonna do big damage because of T-Serene's passive, but just trying to lifesteal some HP. T-Serene's gonna go no gap, but is she able to lifesteal enough damage or not? Because her HP is 10k. This is a Soul Weaver Temple Serene. Sanabe need to re-gear or T-Serene. Either way, lifesteal, not a lot of damage.
Oh my god, he actually didn't kill the LQC.
He didn't kill the LQC, no gap, and because of the 10k HP, you should have given more attack on your T-Serene, and now he's coming to bite you. It's a wow, Fana managed to snatch the victory. Such a close match, man. Ruby, take it. Post-mortem this shit. Post-mortem this shit.
I think Fana got lucky with the T-Serene not gabbing in the final 3 turns there.
You know
Because
what?
if the T-Serene even get one time in the last 2 turns, he would have won against the LPC.
Let me just tell you why. The main reason why Sanabe lost is because of his Soul Weaver T-Serene. You know for a fact that T-Serene had too much HP. That's a D-Gen T-Serene. It's a 10k HP right there. What I'm pretty sure Sanabe was using the Abyss lifesteal set for the T-Serene. 10k HP is not acceptable, man.
Can blame him.
Blaming him, bro.
If he cannot get the crit damage gem, then that is what it is.
That's a D-Gen T-Serene right there, bro. Too much HP for that T-Serene. I mean, if only the HP was lesser and you probably invest it on crit damage or attack, that LQC would have been dead, and right now Pix wouldn't have to fight Fana. He has 3 person to go against right now.
Yep, he has to go up against 3. He has to go up against Fana and Kazuki and one more.
Yes, so if I do remember and Flan, so
yeah.
Right, okay, let's go.
It's going to be very, very tough for Pix.
It's going to be very tough for
Pix.
Pix.
These three are, if I'm not wrong, these 3 are the strongest members on Babylonia.
And also to top it up, it is a clear day as well. So we're gonna see the best possible fight and the best possible units coming out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Pix versus Flan, Fana, and Kazuki. Tacy versus Babylonia. Last unit for Tacy. Last member for Tacy. So we are gonna move into the draft right now, and it's gonna be a very stressful battle for Pix, because if he loses here or he suffers a lot of loss of unit, the damage is going to be detrimental, and it's going to be really bad for him for the upcoming fight, because Kazuki still have all his unit, right? And these are really strong players. So let's go and let's just look at the bans and the picks.
Alright, so the match is underway. I'm not sure if Flan lost a single unit previously. Okay, they go for a very interesting pre-ban. Flan goes for Sermia, Tamarine.
DC?
Okay, I think that's a reban.
I need to check.
Okay, there's only one pre-ban. Okay, they...
Oh, okay. Tilap, we're gonna do a remake.
Remake
Okay.
it because they started wrong.
This is not a rigged, we are just remaking it. Okay, take no, relax. Take it easy. Okay, right now we're gonna go with the band phase. Hey, hello? Did I DC or some shit?
No. I can hear you.
Oh no, I thought I DC'd, bro. Panic. Okay, so the first pick from Pix is A. Tywin, and then Flan picks Landy and Troublemaker or General Purgis right there. I'm for sure. I mean, A.
Answers with an Araf. Araf is actually one of the better units against A. Tywin, because he's able to give his DPS the immunity to stand against his debuff.
Alright, but Pix counter reacts with the Bazaar and RB as the means to reach up to the Landy, right? These are the people that are actually pretty good counters for Landy. But
two
still,
units are pretty good against Landy.
Exactly. So right now, Flan will have to counter react towards Pix, or really pick something really goddamn strong to actually shake out Pix from his comfort zone right now. Ideally, right now is do you tend to pick a Soul Weaver, or are you good trying to? Honestly, I'm not very familiar with Flan's play style.
The eras and the Landy pick is a more of a reactionary pick against the Interwin. I mean, Landy is a good DPS in general, and eras is a reactionary. You need to go up against the Interwin to protect Landy at the same time, and then goes for the Arc Demon Shadow, which is a good unit against a Vigil, provided that it works. And it goes with another follow-up counter in the 4 MLA.
Oh, and he goes with the Flan pick.
Pix goes with the Flan pick against Flan himself. Okay, this is interesting.
Are we gonna see a Cleave? Pix is giving no shit. It's all in or nothing. This is it. And he goes with the spec pick as well. Wow. Bro, what's with this Flan pick, man?
Actually, it is a really good pick, because if you are looking at Flan's draft right now, you know that there is not a single speed track on Flan's draft. The fastest unit can possibly be an Eras, which I've seen the fastest Eras on the 250-260 range, but this is not going to be able to compete with the likes of Bazaar and Flan, because Bazaar and Flan, as you know, their speeds are very fast. Flan is usually in the 2.6 plus, 2.7 plus range, and Bazaar series, these two units are in the 2.8 plus, 2.11 plus range. So Flan is going to have a hard time contesting against him.
Okay, the only way to contest is by picking Afternay, and he picks Afternay as well, so I believe
this Afternay is going to get banned regardless, unless Pix has other thoughts.
But who do you ban from the side of Flan? Do you ban Bazaar? Do you ban Cerise? It kind of feels that it's quite the speed of the unit seems really fast. Do you even ban RB?
I think this is a hard. Yeah, I will ban the RB, but I think this is going to be really, really hard for Flan.
Kind of feels that it's a counter it's a critical damage 8 timing. So let's just go into the match. The first turn is definitely going to be on X unit, unless Afternay. No, it's not Afternay. So Service is going to probably debuff everybody and strip as well. Oh, he goes for the stun on Eras, right? So gets the stun, gets the buff block. Buzzard's going to go soul burn that shit, break down everybody. Very good move by Pix as well, identifying that there's no way the Eras is able to move once it gets stunned. Going to push back all the units back. And Flan, hey wait, it's countered. Hey, hoo-ha, gets beast, guys.
I mean, Flan can still push her back.
Oh, relax. Oh my god, I thought they were going to get me. Flan right now writing autographs, sending the shit up. This is definitely a unseen observer gift. Okay, gets the entire defense break. No, wait,
but
what?
he only left one defense break. That is so unfortunate.
Huh? Nani Kore? That shit got me off guard. I didn't know what to say as well. So I told you this is a crit damage 8 high win. But hey, relax. ADS counters again, 100% counter, gets the seal as well. Service is going to put slow debuff at that. I confirm you, this ADS is going to counter another time. Okay, as you can see, so much damage right now, so much slow, so much restrict, so much buff block, so much slow. Everybody is getting so much debuff. The ADS go hoo-ha again, but she's gonna put Meef buff. She puts the Meef buff, cannot get declines because A Tywin is already what's that unit? What's the thing called? It's already Oblivion. Steel. Sorry, I went to Summoner's War for a while. But A Tywin is still trying to do some damage on this Blandy. Does some 9k damage. That's definitely a crit damage. A Tywin. Service is gonna go choop, pow. No damage done to Eras. Eras is gonna go. What can you do? You can only do attack.
He's gonna F2 and try to blind everyone.
Yes, he's gonna. Eras blind. No, he's going for the dual attack. Crits on the thing. Lands no defense break.
He's gonna bring ADS and try to blind as many times.
Ooh ha! He crits. He blinds everybody.
But he misses.
He missed on A Tywin. So you needed to blind the A Tywin. A Tywin was because the A Tywin is the only source damage. So Silver's gonna go, gets dual attack as well. He changed that. He gets the soul burn to stun that hoo-ha, because the hoo-ha unit is really bullshit. Counter all day, blown and everything. And she can also do the burn as well. And can also do the burn, which is the 2-turn burn. Too much shit going on. Service goes again, trying to bring down the A-Ras. No issue. A Tywin have the S3 again. That's doing some pretty okay damage. Can he stun other two units? He stuns the entire team. Oh, okay. It looks like
this is over for Flan.
Pix is just slowly withering Flan. Is there a comeback? I don't know, man. It looks really difficult for Flynn. It was really well played by Pix. Pix did really calculated move. The defense break only landed one unit, but either way, his entire draft really performed very well. But this ADS is just countering every day, like hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha. But they're still there. Gets a very nice dual attack. He pushes back service up front. Service gonna go do the stun again on ADS. No stun for you. No counter for you. Beach. So Flan is gonna go. Does Flan has her ulti again? No. But she pushes back A timing up forward. Gets the unseen observer. Gets more soul. Bazaar goes again. So much combat readiness push. So much combat readiness manipulation. So much slow. So much restrict on the enemy side. This Flan is not moving. It kind of feels like Pix is able to take this back for Tasty. What's gonna happen, man?
So he's gonna heal his Rust back up a little bit and try to go on a little longer.
Trying to hold on a little longer. I see what you did there. But Pix is just okay, gets defense break. ADS is almost down, but Pix is just able to rotate his unit turn after turn after turn because there's slow debuff and there's so much combat readiness manipulation that it feels like all Stan can do is just sit and observe his unit getting slowly breathed down.
He just has to pray that his ADS has a window where the service stun got resisted. But I think he's gonna play this very, very safe. He's just gonna save 20 souls for service each time, and I don't think there's a way to come back in there. But hey, Ira's got that's when I actually killed service.
Unfortunately, there's no healing in terms of I would say Flan side, but is this A Tywin able to bring down ADS or Blood Moon Haze? But can he even land? Okay, he lands everything he needs to land. Bazaar is gonna go, probably gonna do his second skill. No, you know what? Don't do second skill. Do not touch the ADS, but it's okay. He's gonna go. He quits the ADS, and ADS looks like it's about to go down because the A time is gonna go right now. Probably be able to kill the ADS. Yes, ADS out of the picture. Tangston again. He's gonna push the A Tywin up forward. Is he able to cut through? No. A-Raz goes, but there's no dual attack. He's just gonna do auto attack. Can you even strip? No, he goes for the flan. Misses. Either way, A Tywin is gonna go. Goes for the Soulburn stun. And yeah, it looks like Pix is able to take this game away from Flan. What an amazing game. In terms of technicality and playing it well, I hope you guys were able to see how Pix take this. He had a plan. He knew what he was going to do, and he executed it to perfection. Ruby, can you please give us a summary?
That's just a textbook semi-cliff. One of the best drafts that you see in season 3. Except in this case, he swapped something with Plan. Usually people run something like Bazaar, A Tywin, L Crow, Jipuk, but in this case he switched it out a little bit. He switched Plan in, and he put what is I forgot the DPS that got banned. I think it's Avidra as well. But yes, it's a textbook semi cliff, and Pix pulled up really well. Although he did lose the service in the process.
True, but I really enjoyed that game. He did, and the thing about this, right? He did not even lose a single unit in that game. Wait, did he lose? No, he lost his service. He lost his service, but he kind of feel like service was very important in his draft. But either way, okay, fuck that shit. Let's stop talking about that game because we are going to go to a really interesting game right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is Pix versus Kazuki, battle of the two giants, level 97 versus level 99. Whoever wins this game will have a bragging right. They will have a right saying, "Hey, Pix, you playing counter side right now?" Yeah, then be like, "Yeah, you play that game because you cannot beat me in Epic 7, right? You can always say this forever until you die." It's a very important game right here. Not only for Tasty. Tasty have to win this to go to a final match. Baby Lunia have to win this to ensure a victory to be the champion of this Pokken tournament. So much weight.
Be a very, very important match. I think it's very interesting that they actually brought Kazuki up first against Pix though, because I was expecting that they would use Fana to actually wear Pix further down, but instead they just sent out their strongest player at this point.
They know fucking around, and Zapdos is also used again, so A Tywin and FCC is banned for Pix. So Pix right now is in a major disadvantage in terms of weather. I do believe it is a clear day. So yep, ladies and gentlemen, let's go right into the battle, and we're gonna look at a very good draft.
Yep. Okay, so the match is underway. They'll be using Zapdos, so there will be 3 prevents in this match. It'll be interesting to see because both of them are guildies, the best guild in Asia server, which is SG Empire, and They probably
SG Empire is the strongest unit in Asia. Shit, man, I thought it was Subomi, man.
Okay, it'd be very, very interesting to see as both of them understand each other really well. Kazuki goes for the disrespect free ban.
Oh, he goes for the Godmother ban. Okay. No,
Okay.
I think it's because he really wants to make this a really interesting fight. You can also see Pix bans FCC, knowing the fact that
FCC is already Zapdos either
Zap-
way.
Zapdos either way, but it takes the FCC away from Kazuki. You know?
Alright.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Pix is going this serious. Kazuki is taking this chill and easy, too easy for RTZ, right? But he goes with a very strong pick, which is General Purgis, and Pix counter reacts with the F-Tene pick. And right now he's really thinking through his second pick, and this is a very important match for both individuals, not only for their team, but individuals again, right?
Yeah.
What do you
So Pix is probably still trying to play the semi-cleave, but I think Kazuki himself is also a semi-cleave player, so it will be interesting to see them snatch each other's picks.
Okay, but as you can see, Pix is really taking his sweet Jesus time or taking the second unit, and he takes Last Rider Crow. Very strong unit as well.
Last Rider Crow is one of the very strong units in the semi-cleave draft because he's a tank and he's a tank bruiser, but he can also deal a lot of damage AoE. And Pix of course goes for the Avidred because Avidred is just Avidred.
RB is just RB lah, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't deal with RB, RB will deal with you. You choose lah. And you also take away RB from Pix side, knowing that Pix have 2 RB, yeah?
He knows that Pix doesn't have Moonlight Haste, so he goes for the RB pick.
Okay, and he goes with the...
He instantly goes with a very confident Lydica pick. Because Lydica is usually picked in the 4th and 5th slot nowadays, but knowing that his Cerise is dead and the G-Perk is on his side, Kazuki actually picked the Lydica at this time, which is a very, very good pick considering the situation.
Okay. And usually the Lydica is really built faster than Bazaar, so it shows confidence in terms of Kazuki's side and Kazuki's unit. So Pix is really thinking this through, analyzing the enemy's draft, and also most importantly seeing what unit he is able to bring out to go against this draft as well, and he goes with the SSB.
Yep, the SSB is a good unit against units that does a lot of AoE because she can proc the passive a lot, and since the Arrow Cross on his side as well, makes the SSB a very, very safe pick.
And he also goes with the Mate Chloe.
The Moonlight, the Mate Chloe, which is just a strong pick in general at this point of the game.
Attack buff SSB counter is no joke, guys. If you do not deal with SSB, she will deal with you, man. She's that ex-girlfriend that you don't want lingering around. So a very strong, as you can see, Pix is resorting from semi-cleave, going through a very cheap damage-ish type of draft, and Kazuki
goes with the mate's biggest nightmare, which is the Moonlight Haste.
Holy shit, everybody's nightmare is Moonlight Haste. Tomorrow I'm going to dream of Moonlight Haste killing me. And he goes with the Rowena to deal with SSB, and then Pix goes with the LQC. Okay. What are the bans here, Ruby?
I think Kazuki is going to ban Kazuki is going to ban the F-Tene, in my opinion. And Pix probably is thinking hard to either ban between Rowena or Amethyst.
I mean, the bans are F-Tene and he bans RB.
He goes for the RB instead.
Okay, because
interesting.
In terms
but
of
because
damage,
Kazuki actually has not a lot. He doesn't have a lot of damage output other than the general produce.
Yes.
So I think it's also a very, very good ban.
Okay, with that being said, we're going to go to the next game. So the first turn goes to Flidica. Flidica does what Flidica does, which is push the entire team forward and also gives SSB more stack. Flidica still going to go right now. Strip what? Didn't even strip SSB, didn't even strip LQC. I'm telling you guys, SSB will never get stripped. That unit has just innate 100% strip resistance, but he goes with the Skill Nullifier and tries to reset on Last Rider Crow. Gets resetted, no anything. There is a Skill Nullifier, so this SSB counter is going to do no issue. Pushes back the entire team because Rowena, so General Priest is going to do his summon the skeletons, gets his entire team attack buff, but still, there's not enough damage. There's barely anything being done to Pix's team. This is just going to be too slow chip damage
This is
in
going
terms.
to be a very, very long match because
It's going to be a very long
Roena
match.
the Roena is going to heal off the SSB every single time, which means that LQC is going to be the only source of damage coming out from his side. And meanwhile, on
Okay.
Katsuki's side, there's also very, very little damage output, with the damage dealers being only the General Purchase itself and MLH. So it'll be very, very interesting to see.
His Fleetica is able to just rotate turns over and over again, and eventually she'll be able to put continuous heal nullifier, the reset as well, because 6 turn reset from Last Rider Claw is a huge deal. There is no immunity in terms of Pig's side, but there's no debuffer as well in Pig. So we are he gets the stun, brother.
Probably there is no AoE damage dealer on Kazuki's side other than the Flidica S2. That means Last Rider Cry is going to take a very, very long time to actually get it.
As you can see, Last Rider Crowd is already halfway down the drain. So SSB going to summon the whale, but probably
She's
going to
try and land some debuffs at this point, because if she doesn't land the buff block, and the heal block is going to be very okay. At least she lands the heal block on everyone. So actually, that is a very, very crucial for
Law of Element doesn't work.
Kazuki cannot heal off anyone. Can only push him up.
But most importantly, the defense break right now is very important. General Purgis, even though the revive is there, it's about to go down. It kind of feels like Pigs do have the upper hand. The LQC is going to be able to do some good, pretty decent damage. And there's a Mate Chloe right there as well. If you're going to bring down Mate Chloe, eventually Pigs' type is Pigs is able to revive his team. I mean, Rowena is able to revive as well, but the revive, you can't revive them from the dead. You can only put the revive buff and revive them when they're back. So Blood Moon Haze goes, bring down Last Rider Club, heals some of the unit only as well, but SSB counters again. General Purgis is out, comes back. No, wait. Okay. General Purgis is out. LQC is gonna go. LQC is gonna do on Blood Moon Haze, and it's over. I think it's over.
Yeah, I think it's over already.
Pix has won.
And Mate gets to revive the Era Curl, and Pix gets to keep everyone on his team against Kazuki.
It's over. Oh, congratulations. We are gonna go neck to neck. It's gonna be Fana versus Fix. Okay. Ruby, can you please explain to me? I kind of feel a little bit weird in terms of the draft of Kazuki, because if you were to ban Arbiter Will Red, there's no damage in Kazuki's side.
I think one of the key takeaways is the thing is SSB is 90% of the time bad against Rowena, but if SSB gets to land the S3 on the Rowena's team, then actually SSB counters Rowena herself, because the without the heal block, the Rowena can't actually help the team.
Jesus Christ on a motorbike. So Pix has managed to take this to a last final game. It's gonna be Pix versus Fana, and if they actually win, it's such a good comeback, because let's get one thing straight. He used Zapdos on Pix, so Pix is not able to use his A Tywin or FTC in regards. So
And
he was
Pix
in the
still
very
won that. So
and Pix
actually,
still
it's
won.
very, very well played by Pix.
Okay, so they are still thinking, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a final game. Also, do remember to please stay right here, because we do have a giveaway going against after this. A very important announcement as well. Nevertheless, yeah. So relax,
Yep.
take it easy. We are going to go to a final game, and with that being said, Tandas. Okay, what's going on? Are we still waiting for Fana to come back?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, while we await of the next match, once again, I would like to thank all for sponsoring this tournament. But do take note later, again, guys, do not leave the chat once the game is over, because we do have a very special things happening after the match is over. But just want to update you guys, Stacy versus Baby Nona right now. We are going to the last match, which is going to be Fana against Pix, right? And all of their superpower has been used. It really depends on the weather and the unit that they do have remaining. But do take note that Fana has actually lost a couple of units earlier, and Pix has only lost 3. Yes, so Fana is here. Last match. Let's
All the
check on the weather.
all
The
the
tides
time.
has changed. Yes.
Two matches ago, Daisy is at a very, very huge advantage, and now suddenly Daisy is at a very, very huge advantage. Daisy was at a very huge disadvantage, and now suddenly they have an overwhelming advantage against Baby Lumion.
Either way, we are going to the draft right now. So the draft wise, let's check the weather. The weather is clear, my friend. Clear. We are going big on this game, right? Will Pix be able to take the victory for Tasty and do a miracle comeback, or will Fana redeem Kazuki's honor from the loss and take it for the team? Only God knows. Only these two players, Pix and Fana, knows. Let's go! Hype, guys. Can we get the hashtag hype in the chat? And first pick goes to Pix, and he picks FCC. The band is Troublemaker Crozet and Last Rider Crowd. So Fana goes with the Bazaar and General Puggy's band as well.
He still has a General Perkins, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
leave
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I think he didn't play General Perkins against Sana earlier. So yeah, he still has 15 minutes.
Nice. Okay. Oh, LQC and Mid Chloe. That's dangerous combination right there, man.
Yeah, he goes for the LKC and the Mid Chloe because he doesn't want Fana to actually pick the Mid Chloe. Sorry, he doesn't want Fana to actually pick the LQC against him himself, because as you know, Fana's LQC is still alive, winning Sana down to the last bit.
Let's go.
Shit.
Fana answers with a Crow and Landy. It was actually interesting to see that this is the first Crow of the night, considering Crow is actually one of the more meta units.
I mean, it's a good thing lah, because if he uses his crowd earlier, maybe the crowd is dead. But either way, Pix is going to pick leaders to counter react with the Bazaar. But leaders is that unit can be either high ER or even crit damage or just build out speed and tanky. I like that pick, but he goes with the spec. He going more balls each damage like towards Fana's face. What do you think about the spec T's pick?
Specty is a great pick. Very, very good pick, especially against Crow. Specty is one of the Crow's biggest counters in this game, because Crow simply cannot reach her.
And he goes with the Flurry pick at the end. And in terms of Fana, oh!
So Fana probably has to consider this last pick very, very well, because judging from his lineup, I think he is going to ban the landing.
Okay, but he picks the SSB. Honestly, I think you can disregard the LQC because there's no dark unit, so he bans Landy. And in terms of Fana side, Fana bans Alkana Clury. Okay, draft wise, Red Ruby, who do you think have the upper hand?
I think this is actually going to be really, really close. But the thing is that Fana's SSB delivery has free reign because there is no strip and control on Pix side against the SSB. So if this SSB is a very, very well get one and Pix cannot take her down in time, then Fana will be this match.
Okay, either way, the Bazaar goes first, and he's gonna definitely soul burn that shit and prevent bluff block or whatsoever. But the mate Chloe will get a turn and cleanse as well if Fana chooses to do so. But still, you have to go for it. You can't let FCC get the shield, at least the shield as well. So he's gonna do the skill. He's gonna push back everybody back, cleanse everybody. Everybody's through. General Perkins, can you stun mate Chloe? If he stuns the mate Chloe, that's huge. But he goes with the thing. He stuns LQC and F-Stane. LQC is stunned. So Crowd's gonna put defense buff on his unit. Are you going to be able to push back mate Chloe? Are you even going to be able to push back FCC? Because after this, SSB is going to go. So SSB will have to land both her debuff. Because if you do that, correct me if I'm wrong, Ruby, how many debuff do mate Chloe cleanses?
Only cleanses 2 debuffs.
Okay, so what are the debuff that she will cleanse if she lands debuff and unhealable?
I'm
not sure.
I think it should be the 2 leftmost debuff, but it is weird that Fana actually. Okay,
Go to the
it's
auto
actually
check.
weird that Fana didn't do the S3 here, but I think he didn't do it because he knows that mate Chloe is going to use the S3 right now, so he's saving his S3 for later.
But either way, the Bazaar is provoked. Okay, so actually, I don't understand the shit. But either way, Pig's gonna go and go for the cleanse. You can only give the cleanse, give the revive, and give the attack buff as well. Either way, LQC is still stunned. Bazaar goes. Bazaar puts the provoke on FCC. General Pig is gonna go. General Pig is gonna definitely gonna provoke that LQC. Gets the provoke. As you can see right now, the LQC is very much controlled. Crowd is gonna go. Can the crowd do any provoke, or is he gonna try to bring down LQC, or you gonna try to provoke the main, or don't touch the main? Might be a counter main. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows what the crowd's gonna do? The crowd's gonna go and do
So
auto attack.
the Estone has to stun the SSB here.
Okay, so a lot of responsibility is on the Estone right now. Is the Estone able to stun the SSB? I don't know, man. But given my experience on SSB, the SSB is going to resist the stun. Mark my word. Okay,
Yeah, we
either
will
way,
see how it goes.
the Bazaar is going to go. The Bazaar is going to do second skill and probably land attack break on Estone as well. Wait, am I?
Seems to be having
Fana
some
seems to be
issues
DC.
with it.
Because I really hope you don't DC because this is looking to be a really good game and you can't get this type of RNG. Even though
I think he's back.
Okay, he's back. Thank God. Jesus gave us 10 more seconds. Fana, welcome back from the dead. Please go. Go and land in your second skill. No, baby, don't go. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Okay, he goes to the second skill. Okay. Lands everything.
Oh,
Okay.
that is such a crucial.
That is such a good because not only you get attack buff, the blind. If Estone misses on SSB, that's huge because SSB is going to counter later on, and we can also land the buff block and everything on SSB. You need to land the stun. Can this Estone do? Wait a minute.
Okay, it's a bit unfortunate that Fana got DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a DC. There's a DC. There's a DC.
Yeah. There.
Okay. We will have to rematch this shit. Okay. In terms of DC wise, right? We'll have to educate all of my audiences.
There will be a rematch, at least one time.
Okay. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, so Fana DC. Okay. So the draft will be the same. Alright, do take note. But if Fana were to DC one more time, I do believe the rules stated that it will be an automatic victory for X, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Ruby?
Yep.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will have to remake the game. Fana, if I'm not mistaken, Fana is staying in Russia. He's a Russian. But then, knowing maybe he's, the internet there not so good, you know, what to do? Not like Malaysia, we got time fiber optic, you know. By the way, what an unfortunate thing was, it was looking to be a really good series. Like, everything went accordingly. There was no RNG involved or whatsoever. It was perfectly planned. Maybe later the same thing might happen, but if Bazaar don't land the miss and the attack break, might come back to bite Ana in the near future. But who knows, man? Who knows? But either way, I don't think we should talk a little bit more, talk a lot about the draft wise, but because we would like to keep it very interesting for our viewer. But still, ladies and gentlemen, while we are waiting for Fana to come back, do take note that later on we do have a very special program planned for you guys. But we also like to say this tournament is sponsored to you by Huel. Huel is I'm just kidding. There's no sponsor in this tournament. It's just us, okay. So Ruby, what do you think so far about this entire tournament?
I think today is very, very interesting. As you can see, it's a very, very close matchup between the two communities. It's down to the last match for both of them. And actually, I wasn't expecting the final to last this long. We thought it would be over in an hour, but it actually lasted for almost close to 2 hours already. So a lot of interesting matches today, and it's very educational and very fun overall.
Itu betul. Okay, either way, we are still waiting for Fana to come over. So at the meantime, let us ask the more important question. Okay, Ruby, Flan and researcher Carrot. If you have an option to date one to be your wife, who will you choose?
Okay.
Flan and researcher Carrot, not the carrot, but researcher Carrot.
I mean, this is a bit hard.
Hmm,
Very, very
exactly.
tough question. One is a redhead, and one is a robot.
Choose.
Choose, huh?
Faster.
Chat is asking me to pick Flan, but some of them said.
I don't care about what the chat say. What
One
do
of
you
them
say?
said. One of them said. One of them is cool. One of them is warm. Hey, you know robots.
What do you
robots
do?
and this technology should be able to feel their temperature.
What
Okay, I think
do you
I will
choose?
go with plan.
Go with plan? You fucking robot fucker? Shit, okay. I will go for a much more humanized
I mean-
researcher. Bro, look at researcher Karen. Her Bermuda Triangle is black. I need to know what's inside there, man. But okay, I'm not judging you. You go with the plan. Okay, next question. Next
I mean,
question.
robots are customizable, you know.
You robot fucker. Next question. Let's go. Okay. If you will have to choose between, what's that unit? Okay, Bicon or Sonia.
What the fuck? Of course, it's Pokken.
You go with the one hand girl? Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright,
I mean,
I see you.
I cannot even remember Sonia's face. You know?
Alright, I see you. Okay, next question. Will you go for Senya or Euphenie?
Then yeah,
Senya, why?
I mean, there's something magical about those things, you know. The armor speaks to them magically, and of course, you want.
Okay.
You gotta see what's underneath those.
Okay, alright. Bellona, Luna.
Bellona and Luna. Okay, actually, this is a tough question. I know Luna is bigger, but I'll go for Bellona.
Interesting. I see you class. Okay, let's tone it a little bit down. Let's go with Cirilla. You know Cirilla? Or Judge Kisei.
Judge Kisei.
Hey, what the fuck? You
Why?
Sure? Oh, okay. I mean Cirilla, bro.
Okay. I need your explanation. Why do you pick Cirilla?
Because Judge Kisei feels all too good to me, but Cirilla, she gonna give you the best hit possible, man. She naughty, bro. She look naughty, and she naughty, bro. I know.
How do you know Judge Kisei is not like that?
How do I know? Because she's full of protector, justice, and everything, It's just the first impression that we get to see, Either way.
Protector.
But bro, you know what girl that is good and know that she's gonna give you crazy shit on bed is Clarissa. Clarissa is that girl. She naughty, bro. She all goody
No,
two shoe.
She's too dangerous, man. She's gonna bite
She's
you off.
dangerous. Oh my god, bro! Don't go there. Okay, next question. Another one. Alright, this is gonna be good. Alright, Angelica or SC Momo.
Can I not answer this question?
You have to answer, but you have to choose one Catholic girl. Choose
I
one.
want to answer this question, man. I want the FBI to knock on my door, you know.
You need to answer. You choose. You like Catholic girls, right? Choose one.
No, I don't want the FBI to knock on my door.
FBI. Oh, bro. We know you pedophile. Yesterday you already answered. Okay, next question. Okay, we go with the dark girls. Yeah. Okay, Beach Bisaria or Chocolate Silk.
Bisaria, easy.
Why you racist? You don't like black girl, is it? Damn it.
What? I mean, Bisaria is also not really white or anything, you know.
Okay, we go to the last question, right? Last question, but it's going to be very important, yeah? Shooting Star Acatis. Right, you still remember how she looks like?
Yeah, I use her.
Okay. Or, what's that girl's name, AI. Kazuki AI, Izuna AI.
Hey, bro, the match is starting already.
What the fuck? Hey, the match starting already. Okay, guys, fuck this shit. Sorry, the match is starting.
Okay, I mean, let's continue because they're just gonna do the same pre-bans.
Oh yeah, true. Same pre-ban. Sorry, we got caught. You know what? Let's just see. Let's just talk about the units in this game. So pick FCC and Maid Chloe. FCC or Maid Chloe? Choose one.
FCC and Maid Chloe.
Bro, I'll go Maid Chloe, bro. All day, bro.
Dude. What? You shouldn't say her name out loud, you know. The FBI is gonna knock on your door.
FBI, you come lah, bro. Come. Ask my Maid Chloe clean them good. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. So I thought what, but the Phantasma pick is because it's the last pick.
Yeah.
Okay, so either way, we're gonna have a rematch, and let's just see whether the same thing can happen as how it happened earlier. Because if it doesn't, and that Estene stun SSB, Ana would really kill himself for DCing. Because that means debuff.
If the Basar didn't blind the Estene and the SSD got controlled somehow and died in the end, I think Pana is gonna rage.
Exactly, I would rage myself as well. So same movement. Bazaar goes, gets the pushback and whatsoever.
Will
And
he stun the 2 DPS this time?
he better stun, man, because if he didn't stun, then too bad lah. He goes for the stun. Didn't stun the
He
Destiny.
stuns the LQC.
He
but
stuns the
does-
LQC. But in the end, the stun doesn't really matter because the mate crew is gonna revive them nevertheless. Not revive, cleanse them, but he still goes with the same play. Didn't push back LQC this time. Okay, as you can see, there's slight differences there. And rigged. This game is rigged. Rigged. Afana, I'm so sorry. Okay,
Oh my god, why does this
the Bazaar got stunned. Wait, did the same shit happen? It kind of felt like Bazaar didn't get stunned earlier, right?
The sun got provoked earlier.
Bazaar got provoked, but he didn't get stunned. So,
But
wait,
commits the S3 actually onto the SSB.
okay, but SSB has immunity. Wait a minute, the SSB was supposed to move. Oh, I know why. Because Estene didn't get stunned. That's why he had to go for the S3. And okay, so as you can see right now, the gameplay is a little bit different already. It's a complete new game, right? Guys, ladies and gentlemen, fuck the other game. It's a complete new game right now. SSB is gonna go, it's gonna land. Let's see if he lands anything right now. He goes, crits 1 unit nevertheless, lands everything you need to land on Estene. Estene cannot be healed, cannot be buffed. Even LQC cannot heal as well. General Biggest go, gets the provoke as well. FCC is gonna go right now. You can only do your ulti in which you can't protect LQC or Estone nevertheless. And it still looks like a really even game. It really depends on who gets the better RNG and who plays well. SSB lands some slap. Estone looks like she's about to go down, but you can't touch the Estone right now.
I think actually Fana has a very, very huge advantage.
Right now, Fana looks like she is in the driving seat. Estone is out of the picture, even though you can't reach her, but you cannot stun the SB, and Crow is also right there to mitigate some of the damage. So his Soul's Burn gets the dual attack. He tries to bring down Bazaar, but fails to do so. SSB go, didn't crit, but with the drink kill, the drink kills
SSD, and I think this is pretty much over already because the LQC is not going to survive the SSD and
slap. Oh my god! What you say is true. It looks like Fana is able. What the fuck? That slap killed 2 people. SSB is such a strong unit. G-Perks go, gets the provoke. No splash damage. It looks like Fana Kamo is able to take the victory for Baby Luna. Is this able to do it? Or maybe Pix can miraculously bring this back. No way. This fella is gonna crowd, and I'm telling you, she's gonna horse LQC out of the way. It looks like Baby Luna is able to take the victory. Can Fana do it? Go. Wow! Bomb! Big ass damage. LQC is out of the picture. It's only FCC and Mate Chloe, and I think it's in the back. Right, Ruby?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much in the back already, unless Mate somehow survives everything.
Okay,
And she did survive. She did stun the SSB.
Okay,
Maybe.
that's not the surviving.
Okay, but if I'm not mistaken, there's at least 2 more turns before Mate Chloe gets the revive back. Can somebody please check? Come on, guys. Okay.
She has
No, right?
3 more turns because she needs the Soben. Unless she gets
long.
the Soben.
It's too long. If only Pix didn't use the Soulburn on Estone and maybe kept it for this moment, it might have been a difference. But it's over. Bazaar gets the buff block and gone. Congratulations, Fana. Right?
Let's see if Mate stuns the SSB hit.
Let's see.
Because, okay, she actually
Okay. What up?
Holding on.
Guys, brace yourself. She's still holding a little longer. 25%, it's 100% right now. He goes. She needs to last 2 more turns. General go. No way.
No,
stunning
she
me,
just
man.
allowed. She has the S3 already.
Oh, she has the S3 already.
That's S3
No way.
Wait,
No, she needs 1 more life.
but she stuns again. Okay,
Stuns again. Are you kidding me?
this
No.
way is just making things interesting.
No way. No. No provoke crit. But SSB is stunned again. Bazaar, what can you do? Do you have to push back? LQC is about to take them. He has to push back, but can you push back?
It's not pushing her back. He has too high resistance.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the greatest comeback in Earl.
Okay,
no,
okay,
fuck
he does.
you. He pushed back.
Okay, let's see if Deepak can kill her here.
He pushed back. You need to kill her or provoke her because if not, Somebody gonna get a hurt real bad, man.
I think because he's
Somebody gonna get a hurt. Does he auto attack? Does he SP? I don't know, man.
I think it's a win rate.
Oh shit!
Oh
my god, that was close.
God.
That was close, but still, congratulations to Fana. You have just ensured the victory for Baby Luna. So congratulations to Baby Luna. You are the victory. You are the champion of this Pokken tournament
Holy
organized to you by
shit.
Owl. But what a really close the stun. Amazing. Okay, so guys, Baby Luna has
More
won
than
this
half an
tournament.
hour ago, we thought it was all over for Sassy.
I know it was really good, but please, guys, stay right now because we are going to have a really special session organized to you by Owl. Right now, we will pass the stage over to Owl. All of you guys, please remain in the chat. Yeah, Owl is gonna.
Wait,
Who's that?
wait.
Okay,
Wait, give me a sec.
wait.
Yeah.